Hello viewers, so with the help of our corrupt election body INEC, APC have finally gotten Kogi State and Imo State, and this is actually against the will of the people. As we can see in these states that the people are not celebrating, the people are not rejoicing because they didn't come out to vote for APC. They wanted to liberate themselves from what APC have been doing in these states, but they could not because at the end of the day, INEC together with the APC rigged the election, and also Nigerians, especially the youth, are now blasting Wole Soyinka for the laughable statements that he made that technology is now creating new illiterates in Nigeria. I'll be giving us details on this and more, but before we go fully into it, I would like us to please do all to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you will get updates whenever we post a new video. So we all followed what happened on Saturday during the off-cycle election in Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa states respectively, and we all know how many of them, especially in Kogi and Imo State, how they never wanted the APC to return to power, but INEC and the APC together rigged the elections in this area, and now they have declared the candidate of the APC, Usman Ododo, as the winner of the Kogi State election, and also declared Hope Uzodinma of the same APC as the winner of the election in Imo State. And Nigerians are asking, what is the need of us going to the poll when at the end of the day they will still snatch it, they will still grab it against the will of the people? We all knew what Nigerians wanted. We all knew what the people of Kogi State and also the people of Imo State wanted. They never wanted the APC to return to power, but this same APC snatched it. They filled ballot papers before elections even started in places like Kogi State, and they did all of this just to come back to power. And the election body, which is INEC, which is a big failure and disaster, went ahead to declare them as winners in this state. What is the need of us going to vote if at the end of the day these people will actually give us who we didn't vote for? They did it in the presidential election, and now they have done it again. And Nigerians are not finding this funny at all. It has made millions of Nigerians to lose hope in our electioneering system. And it is what is happening, because you will go out, spend your day at the polling unit just to vote the candidates you want, but at the end of the day, your vote will not count. Reacting to this on X, this person here said, "It shall never be well with Mahmood Yakubu for toying with the future of Nigerians. Before the PEPT, there was INEC. Nigeria's number one problem is INEC. We will never stop speaking up. If INEC has blocked you, kindly report here." And like we know, it's now their new thing. They are now blocking Nigerians. But indeed, what they are doing to Nigerians is not fair. The people will come out to vote, but you are supporting the ruling party. No wonder Nigerians are now addressing you as a political party. Another person here also reacted and said, INEC released a result in Kogi, not minding how results were written initially and not conducting elections in those areas, saying the numbers there will not determine the outcome. INEC has indeed failed. Reforms in INEC needed. Indeed, INEC has indeed failed Nigerians. This is actually it. They have failed Nigerians. Just imagine what Hussaini here said. He said that at the end of the day, after all what Nigerians saw, that they have already filled election results in this area, they claim that they cancelled it, but they didn't even conduct another election in that area. So at the end of the day, it will just be a waste. And we know that definitely they are still going to use that already filled results that shows that Ododo was the winner in those areas. Another person here also reacted and said, INEC failed the day they renewed Mahmoud's contract. The man cannot even organize common entrance exam. INEC is a fraudulent organization. And that's it. Indeed, they are a fraudulent organization. We cannot trust them to conduct election, which is actually their primary responsibility. All they are doing is selection. The people will go out in their mass to vote, but at the end of the day, you will not give them the people they voted for. Another person here also reacted and said, before INEC conducted Imo State election, I told them to save the money because the election will be a total waste of money. We are used to their magic. INEC is one of the problems we have in Nigeria. Indeed, it's actually a total waste of money. If that's what you just want to do in an election, that you have someone who you already want to win the election, and no matter how the people vote, you will ensure that that same person is declared the winner by the commission. There's no need for us to be having election because they have shown us that they're a total failure. Another person here also reacted and said, INEC is not human. People working in and with the institution have really failed. We are deficit in integrity as a nation. Nigerians are failing Nigeria. INEC is a criminal organization, take it or leave it. Like I said before, INEC is the weapon fashioned against this country, a very useless body. A way should be provided to ensure that INEC chairman is not chosen by the president. And that's it. Indeed, they have really failed us. And this is actually one thing that we are calling, that the INEC should be made independent the way they are meant to be. But that's not what we are seeing in Nigeria, because they have candidates they are supporting. They have candidates they are fighting to ensure that these candidates are made leaders regardless of what the people are saying. Another person here also reacted and said, INEC is a political party. INEC is a political party. INEC is a political party. If you don't agree, go to court. This person here also reacted and said, unfortunately, my country is a place where anyone at the top can do anything, be it right or wrong, and go scot-free. And this is the problem. Indeed, we have gotten to the point in our nation, Nigeria, where people can do anything and still go scot-free. This is not the kind of Nigeria we actually want. Just imagine what they did in Saturday's election in Kogi State, for example. You caught people who were buying votes. You cancelled the elections in that area. You caught INEC. The INEC have already filled the result sheet even before election started, and yet you have already declared someone under the same APC as the winner of the election. This is not how it's meant to be. There are laws, there are rules guiding election, but INEC themselves don't even follow it. All what they are doing is that they just want to uphold a candidate. They just want to declare a candidate as winner. Another person here also reacted and said, going forward, INEC should no longer bother about conducting election in Nigeria. They should approach Bola Tinubu and ask him to pick a governor and deputy governors for that state, while the state governors then pick state assembly members. In situation Bola Tinubu doesn't have a candidate, then judiciary should pick a successor in the store. They should stop wasting scarce resources and save Nigerians from stress. And this is it. They should stop wasting our nation's money. If at the end of the day they will not conduct the election, all what they will do is selection. They should just appoint anybody they want to appoint, because Nigerians are actually going through a lot at this point in time. People will prepare, go out to vote, but at the end of the day, their vote will not count. Also, this person here said INEC officials showed up with pre-filled result sheets before the voting began. INEC, a non-partisan body, went to the polling booths with predetermined results for citizens who will now queue in the sun and rain, hoping their votes will count. This is not just wickedness, but lack of utter regard for the Nigerian state, constitution, and democracy. Even if the politicians who sent you as INEC official aren't you afraid of Nigerians, what about you? Are you not afraid of the citizens? And that's it. Are you not afraid of the citizens? Are you not also a Nigerian? That people will troop out in their mass to vote, like this person said, under the sun and in the rain, and at the end of the day, you will not even count their votes. At the end of the day, you already have your own special result sheet that you are going to submit. Also, this person here said the biggest enemy of Nigeria that needs to be tackled by Nigerians is INEC. This commission have actually become a problem to our nation. Before now, they complain that Nigerians don't come out to vote, but now Nigerians will come out in their mass to vote. But at the end of the day, their vote will not count. At the end of the day, you will sell the people's vote to the highest bidder. Another person here also reacted and said Inec is the biggest problem in Nigeria and not even the riggers. And that's it. Indeed, Inec is the biggest problem that we have in Nigeria, not even the riggers of the election. And this is why even the Labour Party candidates of Imo State have also rejected the results from Inec, and he said that he's going to head to court. See the way this newspaper reported what he said. It says, Imo poll, Labour Party candidate rejects Inec results, heads for court. The governorship candidate of the Labour Party in Imo, Ethan Achonu, has rejected the result of Saturday's election, saying he will seek redress in court. He alleged that the election was marred by irregularities, including vote buying and physical assault of LP agents, and thus deserving of outright cancellation. He further alleged that voting in many locations was done without Beaver's accreditation, contrary to the assurances by Inec before the election. So this is what he's saying. He's saying that in some areas they voted even without the Beavers. In some areas there was vote buying in the same Imo State. Yet Inec came out to actually declare Governor Hope Uzodinma, who everyone knows that he is the highest bidder, because we all know that the people of Imo State are tired of Uzodinma, but at the end of the day, they declared him as the winner of the election. Also, this person here reacted and said, Imo will never vote for the APC. In fact, no Southeast state has ever voted for them. Why do you waste billions of taxpayers' monies conducting fraudulent elections? What's the point? To what end? You should have announced the damn results on Friday and saved everyone's time. Snatch it, grab it, and run with it. Tinubu laid the foundation for what we saw in Imo, Kogi, and in Bayelsa states. That man has taken your 24 years of electoral gains back to 1979. Going forward, no party or candidate will bother about the Nigerian electorate. What's the point? The APC are so determined to turn Nigeria into a one-party state, so until a more radicalized opposition rise to challenge them, Nigeria is going nowhere. No one wants to die. The question is it worth it? Indeed, that's the question. Is it worth it? Will you just go and lose your life? And at the end of the day, the corruption and all the evil going on in Nigeria will still continue. At the end of the day, if you lose your life, the same evil that they have been committing, that's the same thing they will continue committing. This is not what we want in Nigeria. And that's why we know that Nigerians trooped out in their mass to vote. But yet, Inec still failed Nigerians, and APC is just fighting to make Nigeria a one-party country. But we are not going to let that happen. Also, Wole Soyinka has said that technology is creating new generations of illiterates in Nigeria, and then Nigerian youth on X are already blasting him and saying that what he's saying is not correct, that technology has really helped many youths that the government have failed to employ, that the government is not even looking at, but many people are now gainfully employed through technology. See what this person here reacted and said. Technology has indeed ushered in a new generation of millionaires and billionaires. It has unveiled the societal issues inflicted by your generations, making this current generation more aware. Education has become accessible to many thanks to technology. Overall, it has proven to be a blessing for this generation like never before. And that's it. Technology has made many young people to be billionaires and millionaires. Technology has given access to many people to learn and study online. Another person here also reacted and said, just like lack of it created a generation of cultists, reprobates, drug barons, and certificate forgers. Another person here also reacted and said, after the presidential election, nothing wey this man wan talk wey I go listen to. Another person here also reacted and said, the past has never accurately understood the future, evolve or become fossilized. Imagine bringing back horse-drawn carts in this day and age. And that's it. This is actually the new era, and technology we know has helped many people. Even if we know there are some bad angles to technology, especially for younger adults who use it to expose themselves to all of those things that don't help them, but we know that indeed technology has been a blessing to Nigeria. It has been a blessing to this generation, because many people out there don't get to depend on the government to get to jobs. Many people now work online. Many people now have access to even work in the US from Nigeria. These are opportunities. Many opportunities and more are what Nigerians now have from using technology. Another person here also reacted and said, I actually blame those that still put this man on the spot unduly to speak on topics outside his calling. Wole Soyinka should have learned by now that the same technology is creating millions of jobs for this generation whom the government have failed to care for. Another person here reacted and said, and no technology in their generation created cultists, drug traffickers, certificate forgers, and political fraudsters. Wole Soyinka happened to be the founder of cultism, a menace that has been ravaging our universities till date, a bad influence to his generation and this generation. Technology is erasing it and he is not happy. And indeed, technology is helping Nigerian youth to be focused in learning new things, new skills in technology, not just to be going about looking for drug to push or anything, just like we had before now. Another person here also reacted and said, rather, technology has exposed how criminally minded he is. He is angry with what technology has done. Another person here reacted and said, Badre Professor, has he ever spoken about his friend's forged certificates and identities or his drug-related forfeitures? My happiness is that Wole Soyinka and his likes have been demystified in their lifetimes. Nobody rates them anymore. Also, this person here reacted and said, how useful was your generation without technology? See where your generation carry Nigerians reach. See the type of leaders una create for the country. After una enjoy free education, see how una generation destroy everything they met on the table. And this is it indeed. Technology has been a blessing to Nigeria and Nigerians. We know that there are people who are not using it correctly, but there are thousands of youths out there who are channeling technology correctly, and they are making money from technology, and they are able to groom and train themselves from technology. This has in no small way helped Nigerians, and all we can say at this point in time is that indeed Inec has failed Nigerians, and then our former leaders who are meant to be speaking up against all of this, they are just looking for ways to attack young Nigerians who are saying the truth on the internet, and then you come out to say it's technology. No, these are actually not because of technology. It's because of what we are seeing that is damaging our nation. That's why Nigerians are not keeping quiet. And instead of you to address the issues, you'll be attacking Nigerians. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please do well to share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do well to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you will get updates whenever we post a new video.